Hey, what's going on, guys? That's right, more fidget spinners. Yeah. So these spinners were sent to me by someone random. I really have no idea who sent these. These just showed up in the mail. There's no note. There's nothing. No idea what the purpose of this. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with them, except for play around them. So I figured I'd do a video on it. Since this whole thing arose with the fidget spinners and people talking about them, and obviously it's just like the EDC tops. Some people love them, some people hate them. It is what it is. So far I'm enjoying them, but yeah, I want to do a video on these because so far of the probably 10 different fidget spinners that I've handled thus far, these are the best quality. I think it has partly to do with the ceramic bearings that are being used as opposed to regular stainless bearings. The ceramic ones obviously get more spin time, and they are a little bit it's a little smoother, so they don't necessarily have to be broken or anything. But these things are really nice. These are from Noble Spin. There's the logo. I checked out the website. If memory serves correct, they have a couple different models, not just like this, but the majority of them are shaped like this, very simple. They have a small version and a large one. Don't remember the names. Don't think it matters all that much because I'm sure when you go to the website, you look for yourself. But these sell for, I think, $49. These were like $100, but they're on sale for $70 or $79, something like that. The first thing I'm going to say is this. If you want to get into fidget spinners, you don't have to spend $50, $70, $100. You don't have to do that. There's plenty of people selling the plastic ones for like 10 bucks. Some people 3D print them. If you happen to know someone with a 3D printer, you can print one, pop in a bearing, which you can buy online for whatever, super cheap. The purpose of talking about these are for the people who are really into the hobby. It's just like knives. It's really no different. There's a very similar parallel with some people saying, yeah, the $200 knife is unnecessary. Who would spend $200 on a knife? My $5 knife works just fine. And that's cool. If you're into $5 knives, I'm all for it. Like I said, I've had an appreciation for everything with an edge. Just like people who like these fidget spinners, they have an appreciation, I'm sure, for pretty much all of them. Doesn't matter if it's expensive or cheap, right? Heavy or light, goofy looking or simple. They're fun. They really are fun. But I know that some people out there actually find more of a use for these because they do have a problem, an actual medical problem with fidgeting, and ADD and people who just can't stay focused. This is something to play around with that can actually help you. Okay, so for the vast majority of us who are playing with these things, and a lot of people out there buying these things, it's just a toy. But for some people, it goes beyond actually being a toy. You may know someone in your family, or you may have friends or a neighbor, or who knows what, and you notice them. They'll be picking at things and flicking things, and they just can't stand still. That's where these might come in handy. Also, kids. I wouldn't say really young kids, just because obviously it could be a choking hazard. If you're really small, you can probably down this whole thing, get it stuck sideways in your throat, so that's not a good idea. But kids that are like, I don't know, it's hard to put a number on it, maybe 9, 10 years old, they should know enough to try to swallow this. That might be a fun way to keep them busy. I don't know, you're at a doctor's appointment, you're sitting in the waiting room, 9-year-old, 10-year-old kid, they're not going to whip out a People magazine and keep busy. This might be something fun they can play with, you know what I mean? So I found them to be super fun. I don't know how long this hobby will last for me as far as being interested. Right now I am certainly interested in it, and I love to try as many as I can. But I'm sure eventually it will fade for me because I don't have a fidgeting problem per se. I just think these are fun toys. That's all it is. It's a man toy. Teenagers enjoy these. Adult men enjoy these. Adult men tend to spend the $300-400 on the custom ones, just like the EDC tops. It's not necessarily going to be super popular for the 13-year-old to spend hundreds of dollars on something like this. But it's definitely a thing. Who knows how long it'll last. But as of right now, because it is a thing, that's what I'm talking about. I get lots of messages, people asking to see these. If you don't like these and you just want to see knives, that's cool. Plenty of knives coming as well. But anyway, I'm here to tell you that these Noble Spin ones certainly are very high quality. Is it worth the price tag? I don't know. Honestly, I don't have enough experience with these things yet to really say this one's better than the $30 one, or no, I should pass this up and get the $80 one. It is what it is, but what I can tell you for sure is the quality and the spin time. Okay, these have an incredible spin time. Of course, you can go to the website and see the estimates. I think this one's something like 200 to 300 seconds, which is like 3+ minutes, something like that. I'm not gonna sit here and do videos just on the spin times. But I'm telling you, out of all the ones I've tried so far, this is the longest spinning. It's very cool. And of course you obviously get a big old spin when you use two hands as opposed to just kind of flicking around with one hand. The bigger one, obviously heavier, you never heard that? Heavier. So more weight, more inertia, happens to last longer than the small one. There is a bunch of different finishes. This is kind of a glossy gunmetal finish. I did notice on the website they have a black stone wash on the small size, which is super, super cool. So I'm not buying these things. People are just sending them to me, and hey, if you want to send some more for me to check out, I'd love to see them. But I personally am not going to spend any money on these. I think it's fascinating. When the EDC tops hit the market, I did spend money. And honestly, I regret the money that I spent on them. And eventually I will be selling them. So if you're interested in EDC tops and you want to sell or buy or trade, I got a couple. So yeah, I'm not going to drop any money on these things, but I do think they're cool, and so far I have been enjoying them. I just don't know how long the interest is going to last. Alright, well before I go, I should show you this real quick, is that both of these do have the logo on the side of them, so you know what company made these, because otherwise they're sterile. No way to know what they are other than that. So I thought that was pretty cool. And also these do have removable buttons, okay? So you can take these off. Obviously you can interchange different colors and stuff like that. So we have a female post and a male. And there's a quick shot, again, at those bearings. I may be mistaken as far as them being ceramic. They are super, super smooth. The website just says, you know, in the description of each one that they are a ceramic hybrid. So whatever that means, they definitely work well. Okay, you don't need the button to use these things. However, it definitely helps, gives you a lot of grip, which is nice. But it is cool, it's removable in case you happen to get a couple different colors or something. You can swap out, you know, between them. But yeah, and obviously you put this back on. It's just a screw. So hold on to one side, screw down, and then just kind of hand tight. You don't want to over tighten it. But yeah, there you go. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.